Did you know that bridging the gender gap in Sri Lanka's workforce can increase our GDP by 20%?
And yet, women's labour force participation is stubbornly low.
The She Works Sri Lanka Partnership, an initiative by IFC and the Australian government, brings together 15 companies and over 170,000 employees.
Committed to increasing equal opportunity for men and women, thereby boosting business productivity and growth.
We are convinced that collaboration across businesses and sectors can bridge the gender gap.
Together we can.
Hashtag She Works.
She Works, Sri Lanka Partnership.
Next in our partnership with She Works, a company we are focusing on is DIMO, a diversified organization engaged in automobile sales, automobile solutions, construction, marine engineering, retail, healthcare solutions, and many more. The company employs over 1,800 employees, of whom 10% are women. Let me throw some stats out here. The increase of women in male-dominant roles: 13 women now employed as engineers, 5 women in vehicle service, 4 women in warranty and tendering, and 0 sexual harassment cases reported thus far.
Here to talk to us and to, of course, share his insights, Chairman Managing Director of DIMO, Mr. Ranjith Pandithage. Welcome to you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
We'll move to the first question. So tell us why DIMO decided to be part of the She Works Sri Lanka Partnership.
You see, we have been in existence for more than 80 years, and especially a male dominant sort of business we do, it's an engineering company. So what happens is we felt that we would dignifiedly give equal opportunity to females also. So that was one of the reasons that we wanted to give.
Mr. Pandithage, now looking at global numbers, only 8% of executives in the top 20 motor vehicle and part companies in the Fortune Global 500 are women. Like you just mentioned, it's a male-dominated industry. DIMO has been breaking stereotypes in automobile industry in Sri Lanka. Tell us how you are, what you are doing to advance gender equality at DIMO.
In Sri Lanka, the figures must be even lower than internationally, because culturally, you see, for females are looked in a different way. But we consciously, we have an apprenticeship school we started about 30 years ago. And we especially, it's a CSR project. When we call for applications, we specifically wanted to give female a chance, at least 1 or 2 in one of the batches. Not only that, we even took one time about 14 girls from villages and trained them in automobile. Today, as you have already told the statistics, they are in, some are in managerial posts also, and we are quite happy about it.
As we understand that this automobile industry is predominantly male dominated, what was your approach, Mr. Pandithage, to get more women to take up roles which are traditionally handled by men?
Yeah, as I said, in our apprenticeship school, we always, when we recruit, we want to have at least 1 or 2 females, and also when they start working also, we give promotions or recognition, or their salary increases will come purely on a merit base. There's no gender base at all.
Would you be kind enough to share some of the success stories that might inspire other women also to join DIMO?
Oh, you see, I can say a little girl who came for an interview to join our apprenticeship school, and he came from somewhere in Kandy. Father is also having a small garage working there, and he joined us. In fact, when she graduated, she was very, very good. When she graduated, I asked, are you going to go back to your father and help your father? I said, no, I like to be here and work. Now he's in our Mercedes-Benz Center, well sought after mechanics, I think one of the supervisors now. So like that, we have some of the girls who have become now lecturers in our training school. They have gone to Germany and come back also.
Can you tell us now about this zero tolerance policy for harassment in the workplace, and what advice could you give others in the male dominated industry to do what you all did?
Well, you have to consciously start a sort of a programs and send that message across to top to bottom, so that we are very specific about this, and that has to be nurtured practically daily and have a sort of a program to monitor that. I think that's the best advice I could give.
To end this, if I may ask, with this current pandemic and COVID and what we are going through right now, how has being a part of She Works helped your organization?
Well, it was very challenging. You see, we were not used to a situation like that. We had once the tsunami, but that didn't affect very much. But this has affected our business as well. And we looked at the females who are mothers and who are pregnant ladies, and we made sure that they are comfortable, and even the fathers, so that they could help when this lockdown timings, things like that, we went all out to make sure that they were comfortable.
So it was a pleasure having a chat with you, and thank you so much for sharing your insights with us. Mr. Ranjith Pandithage, Chairman Managing Director of DIMO. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you.